This week's episode of the Deck Chair Gnomes podcast is brought to you by Taylor Swift is in charge of a cult and I for one am on board. Maeve, play the fucking intro. Yeah, what's up, motherfuckers? Yeah, what's up, motherfuckers? You're very welcome back to another episode of the Deck Chair Gnomes podcast with him, Connor Keys, aka Yums, and me, Swifty fan, Taylor Swift, major fan, best day of my life.
I've never been so disappointed in all my life. And I've had some disappointments now. Look at me. But, you know,
I'll say
number
this.
one, you couldn't even iron the fucking t-shirt. But apart from that,
I
right?
fucking had to put it in my wee air dryer this morning.
And your what?
I've got a wee... I've got a dry body.
I thought you meant your Ninja air dryer.
No, it's not. It's kind of like
Air fryer?
Air fryer.
Somebody's on respite. You work away there, Mike.
Fucking. I see three of them over there. No, I put it. When did we get that? Is that a Dale boy?
That's a wee Del boy I got for Father's Day there. So I have to put it up because allegedly it's gold. And
Are you going to keep it up during Just Rabbit On, or?
You know what I mean?
Heard a few oomers, right?
Ah,
Do you know what I mean?
nah.
You put a party in your pocket and a wee lad on your hand. And if
Don't
he
be doing
starts
it.
to
Don't be
kick
doing
you,
it. Don't be doing it. Because then I can't.
brother, I'm your man.
No. If I can't watch that classic again because of that, I'll be disgusted. Like, I fucking love...
But is it up on Pornhub?
No, don't ruin it for me.
Only Fools and Horses.
No, Count Duckula. Count Duckula?
What the fuck are you talking? What's Count Duckula got to do with Del Boy?
He does the voice.
Del Boy does the voice of Count Duckula?
Yeah?
Get fucked. No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. Talk amongst yourselves. Let me Google this.
This isn't fucking Mudblood. You don't have, you know, it's not fucking...
I know it's not. There's funny people on this. Count Duckula.
But, so anyway, no, he's innocent until proven guilted. Aye.
Get fucked. Well, that has shocked me, that. Ruby Wax in it too. Fuck me. Oh, Jesus. The cast, look. Francis Lax.
Oh, she knows I Laxie.
Jesus. Rafal Shishiki. What a cast.
What a
I had
cast.
no idea. That's blew my mind.
I
That's the end of the podcast.
I thought that was well known. You know?
Fuck me. What a
But
total
you
man.
remember it? I thought it was an AIDS thing and you didn't remember the cartoon.
I remember my dad showing me it, like.
Right.
This is what I used to watch when I was young, son, he would say.
Man, bad.
We'd pull the blackout curtains down, turn the volume down so the Germans didn't hear us, but fuck, we'd laugh. He would say. And the landlord would come round looking at the potato money. We'd say, there is none, so the blights took the whole country, but sure, there's Count Duckula. Oh, I remember it. He was always telling me about that. He said, I remember the day I was watching Count Duckula. And they brought round the Magna Carta, whatever that was, and I had to sign it anyway. But it was a very good episode. I remember he said that to me. I remember one time we used to watch this, you had to stay dead still so a T-Rex didn't get you.
Right, that's it.
Went too far, didn't it?
Too far.
I remember I was watching Count Duckula one time and there was a big bang and there's all these planets. Connor's older than me. That's blown my mind. I'd
like to start off the day with a learning.
It's like the first time when I heard that Mark Hamill was the Joker.
Yes.
Like that fucking...
I have to say, I didn't know that initially. I found that out.
But now you can't unhear it.
Yeah, that's all you can hear then.
Yeah.
I love finding the wee nuggets like that. You're like, oh, didn't know that.
Aye. Wee nuggets.
Wee nuggets.
Just a wee nugget. I love finding wee nuggets.
Just a wee nugget.
It's hemorrhoids, man. You should probably go to the doctor with that.
No, I don't go to the doctor.
We haven't really went into detail about you getting the finger up your hole.
Yeah.
Did
you know?
Did you splooge?
No.
Okay. Were you hoping to?
Not really.
Right.
Because there was an audience of 5 women watching.
Should have splooged on the way in.
But
Excuse me, girls.
No. No, in fairness,
Doctor, nurse.
I was told beforehand by the nurse, so it was female number 6, who told me beforehand that this, I can't remember her name, let's say her name's Biddy.
Biddy.
That Biddy's the best. So you're lucky you've got her today. She's
We
the
haven't.
best there is.
We still haven't made Biddy. Your arse taking? I think she left her watch up there.
Well, I was having jokes with. I did talk about this when you were away, but I was just messing about with him at the time. I was like, I think you might find a ham sandwich up there from the 90s. You never there's just things
That's
like
an awful thing to say to somebody with their hand up. Yeah, I've
no,
had some
there's
weird
no-
things said to me with my hand up.
There's no hand up. Like it's the
Which one?
There's
which little piggy went to
there's
market?
it felt like fucking all of them.
Right.
You know, but I don't know whether or not they choose the instrument based on the size of the hole,
Right.
because I think they went outside and found a lamppost.
Do you think they do it the way? Do you think they do it like an artist trying to find out the right shade? No, we'll go middle for that one. Let me see.
And there was, because I was
Do you have a star ahead? That's a wee tight one, that.
it's one of them lock nuts, you know, the special ones.
Betty, away and get that tube of Pringles there. The hole cut on the other end of it. I look up it.
Oh, you can get my Uncle Alan, but Alan Keys, but you could have
Your Auntie Florida.
that's it.
Yeah, I can't think of any more.
Derry, no.
Keys, head shops. Connor Keys. You've already got him.
I think I'm here. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I am.
Go on ahead.
Anyway, so yes, and initially, because I had asked James McKegney at the boxing,
To warm it up for you?
what was I in for?
Right.
McKegney said,
Okay, lad, it was me. Well, good time.
well, I actually said, you'll be grand, lad.
There's nothing better than the only thing better than a fucking super butch gay dude is a super camp gay dude.
You'll be grand,
See
lad.
anybody in the middle? Get the fuck out of my
Aye,
face. I want
away.
the caricatures. Like,
Yes, we want to stay
grand lad. Suck on dick, lad, guys.
So yeah, so she
Like, sorry. Talk about it all. It's been talked about on many podcasts.
what?
When Geddes asked Bosie what was his type, and Bosie goes, "Fucking Twinks, lad." And it's just drank a pint of Tennent's. Irish gay men are a different breed. Like,
Oh, different fucking category of fish.
fuck me, fuck you.
So I'd asked him, because I was a wee bit, I've never had anything,
Aye.
apart from a wee finger or something, but there's nothing really been up there that far. And,
Right far in.
well, they're going through your colon, so it's like they're pushing the fucking camera like a fucking sewer rod.
I suppose
They're shoving it on in and
Oh,
keep it
fuck,
in,
right.
right? So
Usually
it's
you don't even have the semicolon touched.
no,
Aye.
this is all in, and then like there's a bend apparently. They get like a bad bend, like coming out of fucking fentanyl. there's a bend apparently you have to be prepared for. So because whenever it happens, you get
Because in winter there's black ice.
she took the fucking corner fucking tight, I tell you. As soon as it happened, I was like, oh, there's that bend. And it was like an instant fucking... Because I was wondering why there was a girl at my head here just standing going, you all right? I was like,
She's like, ah.
And because I wasn't taking the conscious sedation, I was just... conscious sedation is you're awake.
That's
you
with
can't
the
feel
stars.
nothing. The stars line.
There's the plough. Orange belt. Orange trousers. There's a shortness tie.
Cassiopeia.
God bless you.
So
Is that one of the other nurses?
yeah, she was in the corner.
Kathy
But I
and
think
Pia.
you Strabane. You were so funny. But but so like you've obviously never went for the procedure.
No.
So
Well, I have. They just won't let me do it. Partly it's weird when you're wearing a ball gag. I don't know.
well, I'm double robed because that's what you have to do. Fat man, you have to get double robed, and I'm lying there, and the conscious sedation I can't take because you're not allowed to drive home after it, and you can't do anything within 24 hours.
That said, it'd be hard to drive home considering you have to sit.
I don't know. And then so I said no, they just do the gas and air. So I'm sucking on this thing like it's a fucking.
And then when they get the gas in there,
And then
the gas in there.
And then he's giving me that gas in the air there. So yeah, as soon as she hit that bend, the fucking instant, just a sheet of sweat just hit the face instantly. I was like, oh Jesus! And she was like, "Yeah, all right, do me face."
And does it feel like it's in your arse, or does it feel like it's further up inside you? Do you know what I mean? I've always
Initially,
wondered,
it was like, "Oh, that was all right."
is that it done? Like I
Initially, I was like, "Oh," I can see what you mean.
Father
now.
Fitzgerald?
I can see what you mean now, lad. And then it took that bad bend. I was like, oh no, Jesus, no, this is very uncomfortable. And then they have a fucking 50-inch plasma screen with the cameras on thing. And it's like, do you want to see this? And I was like, all right. So I'm watching in 4K. It's like circle upon circle upon circle upon, it's like a thing. And like it's contracting in and out whole time, but there's music on the background. And I mean, it looks like Mike Collins singing that song. It was like lip syncing to the fucking music.
What was the song? Please. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, can I do the fandango? And your dick's like, thunderbolt and lightning, very, very flying. Galileo, Figaro.
And the balls go, oh. No, it was Toxic.
He's just a poor boy.
It was actually Toxic Britney Spears, which was quite ironic.
Taste of your lips?
Yeah. It fucking was the smell of it anyway. But
Is there a smell?
no, there wasn't actually, because
There's nothing left.
Apparently I was told my prep work was very good. I was like, well, thank you very much.
Did you shave out yourself, Mr. Keith?
well, no, it wasn't on that prep work. I God love the percorators. The good thing about it was you could see that they didn't have to look. They weren't fucking going down, and she just knew exactly where to go. Looking at me going, straight up.
Aye. It wasn't like she was cleaning on a straw.
Aye, she wasn't doing she wasn't doing an MOT wash. You know what I mean? She didn't look under the sump. It just straight in.
Just knew how to get there.
Just knew how to get there. Aye. Which is something I did think about on the table, thinking, going, imagine. She was a quite attractive woman. I thought, you have to go home. Not that attractive matters or not, but you have to go home after that. And how could you eat your dinner knowing you've just do
you want to
violated? And I'm not a
Krispy Kremes.
I'm not a good looking critter by any stretch of the imagination. But you had to
by a stretch of the whole, I'm sure you're not good.
But you had to see the fucking monster was coming in after me, and I thought, you poor bastard,
really?
You have to fucking do that. That's my fucking hole just thinking about it there. The noise of it.
I can't wait. I get Michael.
No,
They send it out like when the Queen sends birthday cards.
No,
King. Sorry,
they send you the package, yeah, more than the Queen does.
the shading.
It's just the solution.
Did you have to send your poop away to anybody?
No,
Good. I'll never do that. I will never do that.
It's only I had to send me ejaculate.
I've done that.
I had to send. But did you have to carry it in the brown envelope in the hospital?
No, I used to cut up magazines and write a letter.
Use it as Pritt stick.
This is for you, Pappy. And then Pedro Pascal would be like, stop sending these to me.
They smell like cum.
The envelope's all salty. I tried to reuse it for a birthday. I can't even open the fucking thing. What do you glue that with?
Give me a chisel there.
Just like, I have a ring, but instead of using a candle wax, you have 5 minutes to dry in. Here you are, now, Pappy.
I don't think that's what they meant with "come on your ring."
I don't think I was ever.
It was a phrase.
Was it?
Yeah.
You sure?
It definitely was. Anyway, moving swiftly along.
Speaking of, I'm a new man.
Now, then we talk about this, Mick.
Connor, I feel 22.
I was delighted about getting you back because this raises the level of this podcast, as everybody will agree. Bringing you back.
I'm emotionally even thinking about it.
Bringing you back completely. It just adds the sort of the humor, the kudos, and the sort of all around respect that the podcast deserves. And then you go and see your social media profile and your outfit today, and it doesn't really.
It's a woman size 14. Weight I've lost by. I was an 18.
Do you know what, all I'm thinking about is them nips.
You see them?
Oh, they were lovely. Mickey.
Connor.
First of all, let's break this down.
Right.
Let's break it down. Let's be honest.
I'll tell you how much the tickets cost. You'll have a breakdown.
Okay. Let's start off with that first, because don't forget, this is not in Ireland. It's not in Dublin. This is Liverpool.
Yes.
So you've got flights, hotels, obviously.
So that's starting to start.
Right, okay.
I didn't know she was coming to Dublin. Right. And my good lady Taylor is a big fan of Taylor Swift. Because she was named after. Not the first name, she's just very quick. And around Christmas time, It's like, what am I going to get her? What am I going to get her? What's a present? What can I get her? Thought, I know.
Perfume.
Taylor Swift tickets, right?
Perfume.
It's her first Christmas. Thought Taylor Swift tickets.
Perfume and flowers.
I'd got her perfume and flowers before.
Right.
I'm a very gift-giving man.
You are.
Right. I'm also broke now. So she's getting a hug for her birthday.
Just hugging her going, do you remember that?
Oh, no, I'll be hugging her from over Zoom. You feel that? That nice in the pit? What time's it there? Is it warm? It's freezing here. I have the heating on in July. So I was like, I'll go on a wee fucking... It was all sold out. Now, she said it was sold out, right? But there was 2 empty seats beside us. And I thought, Taylor, come on the fuck now. I mean, students are away home, I suppose. But wasn't fully sold out. Like, we'll get that later. So I bought the 2 tickets online. And I was like, listen, I'm just in case, do you reckon you can come over to Ireland around about June time? Taylor says, why? I says, I don't want to tell you. She says, tell me. I says, I don't want to. She says, well, how am I supposed to know? And I says, right, I've just got 2 Taylor Swift tickets in the basket here. If you want them for Christmas. She says, they'll be there. I says, grand.
Now, did the basket show the price of checkout?
Did I?
And you still went on ahead and
Because
said...
the bottle of whiskey I was drinking at the time told me, never you mind the price, make sure she's worth it.
So, after booking fee and taxes and stuff, how much were the 2 tickets for Taylor Swift?
£600.
£600 for 2 tickets?
£600 for one of the tickets. And then the other one was another £600.
£1,200 to a fucking concert
And I got a tax rebate too, I feel like a Tory.
of Taylor Swift.
Aye.
12.
She was on for 3 hours, and Paramore opened.
Mickey, she needed to be on for 3 weeks. £1,200.
It felt like she was on for 3 weeks.
What?
I completely honest, it was the worst day of my life. Con, I'm wearing 2 friendship bracelets now.
I didn't even notice that.
Because I'm afraid of the witchcraft. Taylor Swift, right, I am convinced is a CIA operative to give fat dolls confidence. I
Her and Lizzo
never met a more ignorant shower of cunts as Taylor Swift's fans, right?
No way.
I have never in my every one of them convinced.
No, we can't say... No, hold on. Let's stop right
Sorry,
now.
I'll not do every one of them.
Not do
I'll
every
every
one
one of them because this happened with Belfast
Because
Giants.
Belfast Giants is still ringing in my
And
ears.
to be honest with you, based on the clientele, I reckon there's a crossover here.
Fucking stop, right? So, let us just be very clear from the outset. Some of the people Mickey met. That's the best way to do it.
Do you know what? Right.
Instead of going, every one of them.
You know what? Right. So here was the day.
Right,
Right.
okay.
So I did Lavery's on Thursday night. Got home at midnight. Right. And then had to be up at 4 o'clock
Oh,
to get the flight. 'Cause we were getting the first flight 7 o'clock in the morning. So flew out to Liverpool. Went to go to check in the hotel. Like can't check in at 3 o'clock. We were like, class, go leave our bags here. Right. And I'm like, we're having a great day. It's all fantastic. Right. Inside, I'm like, I'm so tired. I'm going to cry or boot something. Right.
and were you still wearing a cowboy hat at this stage?
No, took it off. It's too windy.
Okay.
Liverpool freezing, right? So we go to Anfield at about 10:15 in the morning, right? I know, just awful bad smell of it too. Awful smell of it. And went to the merch shop. So the Liverpool fucking football club merchandise place is now half of it was Taylor Swift, right? So queued up. I would say we're at 45 minutes because we're there early. And you can hear people sort of talking about Taylor Swift and how they all identify with the things she sings about and all that sort of stuff. And I don't really know much about Taylor Swift, so I'm talking to my Taylor. Like, it's interesting what they're saying about, Taylor Swift being really like one of the girls. You know what I mean? She's just a normal girl who happened to... And then we got into the merch stand. It was
Just one of the girls who has her own private jet.
Well, yeah, and then it was £70 for a hoodie made by a Chinese fucking child slave. And I thought she's none but an old fucking lanky bastard. Big gangly bitch. I says, that big fucking tall drip with the fucking double jointed elbows on her. Look at her. How's she even playing a guitar? Arms swing 360. She looks like a fucking G.I. Joe. I bet your knees crack when you try to...
£70.
£70 for the fucking for a hoodie. And not even a warm hoodie. And I'll tell you something else.
Whoa,
The sizing's generous, if you know what I'm saying.
whoa. How do you know it was warm or not? Please, for the love of God, do not tell me you purchased one.
Purchased 2. And a t-shirt. And a poster. So I'm £220 down, by the way, just to mention that.
This
from the merch stand.
This is the add to the £1,200 and then the flight and the hotels. Let's just take a calculator out there
Actually,
now.
I haven't
Actually, just
added
to
up
see.
yet, and I'm not entirely sure I want you to, but
Yeah,
go ahead.
go ahead just to see, just the final thing, because that's not even including, like, we haven't even got to like drinks or meals or anything like that yet. Which, let's be honest.
Hotel was 120. And it's flights, say 220 for the flights. And then what's a rake of pints? How much is that?
No, but now a reg of normal people's pints or a reg of Mickey's.
Well, see-
What are we on here? What level
So
are we
they
on?
didn't serve pints.
Right.
So there was choice between Carlsberg and San Miguel.
Right, okay.
So I'm looking at the price, I'm looking at the volume, and then I look at the strength, and it says, "Hola, mi amigos." Yes, to them San Miguel's mum holidays. Right. Taylor wasn't really
This is
drinking.
at the Lagan Airport in Belfast.
No.
Right,
So
okay.
did we even get a pint in the airport? No, by the time we got through security.
Right,
But did we even get food? No, but like literally got through security and they were straight to the gate.
Okay.
So yes, we buy the merch, and then we're sort of walking around Liverpool for a wee bit, trying to find something to do. And then Taylor had never been to Witherspoons, and I was like, "Come on, I'll treat you, pet. Come on,
Where do you see the toilets in this
come on,
place?
my princess. Come on ahead, nothing too good for you." Garçon, says I. Give it to your finest double Jack and Cokes, £14 for two. Right. So went in there, and then
Classy guy.
I had Connor, I had like a glug. Right, we're getting on it. I was like, that's fucking.
That's all it takes for you.
So we went to.
Once you get that wee.
Went
the taste
to
comes.
Tesco's then, bought a couple of cans of Jackie Splashies, a couple of wee vapes, and then got to the hotel. We were allowed to check in. So I chinned a Jackie Splashy, slept for an hour. Taylor was doing her tan, her makeup and all, right?
Yeah.
And then I got up, jumped in the shower, ready to rock 10 minutes. 13 to 14 outfit changes for herself. Because every single woman there was like, I just want to look fucking class. I didn't get the best bit, sorry. After the merch stand.
Right.
Right. So this is what I mean about Taylor Swift fans are just a wee bit odd. And I mean this from a sense of looking after people, Connor.
Of course
right?
you do, yeah.
Not out of any kind of badness or derogatory thoughts or feelings.
no elitism or
I'm
looking
looking at
down
this
on
as
people.
a man
No, no.
approaching his 40s, looking at the younger generation, thinking, stranger danger, be careful.
Yes,
Right?
of course.
Because we're walking along the street after getting the merch, and they closed a good bit of Anfield off, the taxis and Ubers and stuff. So I'm going, right, we'll try and figure out how we're going to get into town to do what I have to do, right? Walk along the street, like it's just walking, right? I'm in my hoodie, I'm in my t-shirt, I'm in my denim jacket, a couple of cowboy hat. And then out of nowhere, I would say this 15-year-old girl just like appeared and went, "What, you on a friendship bracelet?" And I was like, "The fuck? Where'd you come from?" And because Taylor's a Swiftie, she was like, "Oh my God, thank you so much, yes." Right, she doesn't talk like that. So then this girl whips out 2 friendship bracelets, and I'm like, "Thank you."
Did they pay for them?
No, that's the thing. I was like, "How much? How much you want?" Because I was getting all, yeah, fuck off, fuck off, get out of here, you fucking jippo. What? Yeah, fuck off.
Hat scarves, headbands.
Fucking looky women. What? Fuck off. Go ahead, fuck. Your Armano sunglasses. Go on, get back. Go ahead, fuck out of my face, you fucker, you. So,
Well, friendship bracelet.
right. So get these 3 friendship bracelets, right? And I'm like just shell shocked by the whole experience.
Sorry, that's.
I haven't finished talking. We got 10 feet up the road, and then another one jumped out.
Well, a friendship bracelet.
Right? So I've got 2. One says, "fucking beautiful." I'm ready, shit. And then, fuck me, that's spelt wrong. The last great American dynasty,
Oh,
which I believe was the Epsteins. That bit freaked me out more than anything.
right.
Right?
Mikey, can I just ask, just in passing, what day was the concert?
Friday,
And this is.
Tuesday.
Why are they still on your arm?
I keep trying to shake them off, but it's. Thank you. You can take them fucking piece of shit off now. I knew you'd walk into that one. Fucking knew it. The t-shirt I'm wearing because I think it makes my shoulders look nice. But then I was which way did he go, George? So we got all ready, dressed up, right? Taylor's wearing a fucking. Did you see the jacket sheet on her? Mm-hmm. Like a sparkly fucking
Yeah.
frilly cowboy jacket, right? Mm-hmm. This t-shirt I got, she was in buying a pair of cowboy boots that I knew as a man. I was like, she hasn't got a bag to bring her flats. She hasn't got a bag to bring her flats. This is going to be a fucking disaster.
Oh, this
right?
is going to be fucking... Why do women not know? Is it a sense?
It's like it's the first time they've gone out.
No, but I think it's a mixture of that and a sense of like extreme optimism. It hasn't worked any other time.
Maybe
this time
tonight's
it's
the
going
night.
to be different.
Maybe tonight's the night that I'm actually over this.
Sweet mother.
I know.
I'm so lucky that I have a wife who has always got the flats in the car, no matter where we go.
Taylor usually is great, right? And
concerts in general, you shouldn't be going to in any heels,
but
but never walking to concert.
We were sitting in the like real far back for £1,200 fucking pound. We weren't that far back. It was pretty good, but I was like, sure, we'll be sitting most of the time, be alright. And then you forget that it's fucking Swifty, so they're dancing for 3 hours. So by the time the gig was finished, I've got a video of Taylor just sitting on my jacket in the grass, just fucked. Like, got their fucking feet were wrecked. Like, I think she had blisters walking to the gig because you had a good 20-minute, half an hour walk to get to the gig in the first place.
Sorry. No sympathy for you. No sympathy.
It is one of the, I think as a man you do end up in a situation where you go, oh, this one again. Do you know what I mean? Do you know when you're in a point in a relationship where your partner's getting ready and you're like, and breakdown, nothing fits me, or we'll go. Do you know what I mean? I just looked shit. That's £50. I'm gonna spend £50. Ah, fuck, where have I put that? It's in the kitchen. Do you know what I mean? You get to that stage, like
I walk in and the house is like fucking. It looks like a sale day at Primark. You know, everything's just fucked everywhere.
Aye.
Trying to find it. Like,
I've had points with Taylor when I've handed her stuff, and she's like, "How did you know?" And I'm like, "Just keep going, just keep going. Don't get distracted. We'll never get out of here."
Cockwan.
Swear to God, man. Just coming out of wardrobes, not that one. That doesn't fit you. We learned this last time.
I always, it baffles me, and I see it now with my daughter as well, and I always feel sorry for them because it's like the ultimate stress.
Aye.
And there's so much anxiety and stress, and I'm like, fuck. But it's like, I'm not putting it on you, but it is upon themselves.
Oh,
and it's for themselves and all the rest, but I also think, Jesus Christ, imagine having to deal with that every time.
And it's also, I mean, it's other women doing it to them.
Nah, it is. I used to think that, but no, I actually think now from being around them that fucking long, they genuinely are only doing it for themselves.
I suppose but
like, it's you do have that because we feel then, oh, so we don't dress for other men, so
yeah, very true.
It must be them, but it's not. It's for themselves, but it's just the pressure and the fucking. But then part of me thinks they actually love that too. They actually love the fucking drama of like being in their own fashion show. Like, does this fit? What do you think of this one? Does this one? I fucking just pick something that you're comfortable with that I'm not going to have to listen to you complain about all night. Still yet to happen.
Have you ever said that out loud?
Yeah.
Have you?
Oh, absolutely.
How does that go down?
Yeah.
Still together.
There's been a few events that's been very quiet for the first hour, let's just say.
Hello.
Till the second or third drink. And then
as soon as we got to the right floor at fucking Anfield, I was all, you'll take two, sure. You'll take. There you are. Do you want a hot dog?
Can I get you anything at the bar? Yeah.
Fucking,
Done some merch? Merch?
We had to get the bus. We had to get a bus from the hotel because I stayed out near the airport. That's why I booked the hotel because I thought trying to get back to the airport the next morning, like, we'll get a lie in because we hadn't slept probably in all week. Like, there was definitely a stage where like we were sitting on a bus, full blown not talking. Taylor's jacket was just reflecting the light. They've been at the world's worst disco. Fucking not talking to each other.
There's a boy in the back having an epileptic fit.
Swear to God, man.
Fucking strobe light in the front.
They're doing Masters of the Universe where they open that fucking... the key! like, fuck me.
And at the end of the night, was she looking like the wee fucking ginger?
God love her. I felt so bad for the end of the night. And I had this up here, Nev, as well. There was a point, right, so the gig was finished, and there was buses going back into town, and I was like, we need to get to the airport. And it was, because I'd never been down Anfield before, I didn't realise it's like in the middle of just fucking houses. Do you know what I mean? So it's like some, like the places down in Dublin or wherever else. And I saw a taxi, was like, mate, how much to the airport? And he went 60 quid, and I went, Taylor, get the fuck in the car. I'll just pay him £60 to take us to the airport.
Okay. So am I right in saying, Nev, I don't know the final number there because you haven't even told us about food and stuff, but drinks and all. I mean, you're talking another £200 maybe.
Nah, throw another 100 in for food and drinks.
I would guess that's a swift £2,000. No pun intended.
So you're wrong then. I didn't spend that much. Dickhead.
You didn't count train tickets.
And you didn't feel £2,000. Didn't count that. And the other Ubers. It's over £2,000.
£2,000.
Aye.
Oh fuck! To have £2,000 to just.
I don't know if my
spend.
landlord still watches this, but are you alright for next month?
Oh, the joys of.
Well, I got these out of it. Worth a fortune. Here, you mind them.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. It made you feel fucking beautiful, obviously. And
do you know? I'll say this:
is she actually the last great American dynasty?
Shite.
You said to me, you sent me a message and went, she's miming, and I was like, if you've paid £1,200 to watch somebody fucking do
I'm pretty sure
karaoke,
right? And this is
no,
why.
actually, sorry, not karaoke, because karaoke people sing, miming.
No,
Is it like Eminem where the backing track's there and he's trying to keep up? Because I assume she's like any like Beyonce or Pink, they dance a lot.
yeah, there's a lot of dancing. No,
So that means she's out of breath.
there's a wee slow section where she does sing, like she just sits at the piano and sings a couple of songs.
Yeah.
Unreal,
Yeah.
like unreal voice.
Oh no, she has.
I mean,
She's great.
like-
and she can write
like-
a song. Like she can write a song. Like,
Although she's wrote one song and then just keeps playing it over and over again. 'Cause
yeah.
there was times where I was going, I've heard this one, and then a banger would come on and I'd lose my mind.
did she play Coney Island?
No.
Man, thank fuck I didn't go.
Uh,
That's the only song I know of hers, apart from "Shake It Off," which was the big hit, wasn't it?
Feeling 22 is a belter. Cruel Summer. Unbelievable. Class. Good man. Absolute fucking anti-hero.
What's the one?
Fuck, the hairs on my arm for standing up.
There's no chance of us getting back.
Where there's no chance of us getting back together.
Aye. What's that called?
I don't know. Is it just never getting back together?
We're
Yeah,
never
we're
getting
never
back
getting. There's no chance of us getting back together. There's fucking Taylor Dungannon Swiss. I don't know about you, lad, but I'm feeling 22 anyway. Fucking right. Take the points, the gold will come.
Just shake her off, boy. Shake her off.
It's fucking shake. I'd have to fuck. Not coming in the house like that with dirty trousers. Shake that muck off you.
So yes, you can.
It's me. Hey, I had the problem. It's me. But yeah, and so thoroughly enjoyed.
It's one of my pet peeves. Not that I've paid to go and see any of these people, but I know my wife and daughter have, like Rihanna and Pink, or Beyonce, or those types of people. They're talented enough. Why do they need to fire in the dancing? Because the dancing fucks up their singing. Because you're out of breath to sing. So
as well as that, you've
got dancers around you. Let them fucking dance. You do the singing.
She took an awful founder in Edinburgh.
Oh, right.
The week before, so there was a lot of stuff. I can't believe I know all this. But there was photos where she had her nose was running on stage because it was freezing. It was like 8 degrees or something. Mm-hmm. And she fucking flicked snot off her hand midway through a show, and people were all, Taylor Swift snotty. And I'm like, leave her alone! Fucking leave her alone. Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
When you're in the industry, sometimes sweat happens, all right, Mike?
That's it. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes stuff drips off you. But she did, again, shook it off. But
hit wee Brady in the front row.
if she ever gets Parkinson's, I'm going to fucking laugh. But
the Parkinson's Society was taking that as their theme tune.
Why haven't they? Michael J. Fox should walk out to that every time he's talking to someone. Every single time. What was I fucking saying there?
Something to do with Taylor Swift.
Aye. Still not over it. It was class. But it was shite. That was the thing. So, she's a massive stage, right? Mm-hmm. Fucking huge stage. And obviously he's trying to fill the space with a load of, podiums coming out and stuff. And, it's a class show.
Yeah.
But I do think, maybe it's just, again, fellas of our vintage would rather be standing in the back of a pub just watching someone come with an electric or fucking acoustic guitar.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
But I think
it's not like Paramore were class.
Yeah,
right?
But it's back to that thing of they were supporting.
They were supporting.
But it's back to that thing of the sort of expectations on the female acts. But then I suppose Jackson did that back in the day. There was always a big show around
Aye.
it if there's a solo artist. But maybe, as you say, I'm just used to bands and you want to go see a band. But like, even if you go and see Coldplay, you can still make a big show.
Aye.
But it's just.
But at least with,
I think the singing always suffers with the females because they dance. And that's
Yeah.
like.
you
Now,
can't do it.
this
Like,
is no disrespect, but if you watch Glastonbury and you watch poor wee Lizzo
aye.
and she's done a full dance routine and then try and watch her sing,
Aye.
she can't fucking
Right.
breathe.
There's gas in her in that flute.
But it's, you know, so I always think, let the fuck, if your voice is one of your talents, let it get
Aye,
out there.
100%.
Dancing's not going to help
And it's and so and this isn't. She can't really dance.
that. I would, she'd be like a fucking giraffe in LSD.
Do you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? It's fucking all over the place, just.
Like as fucking class and well done and all that sort of stuff. Just she can't really fucking dance. And then there's certain wee elements of the clientele that was just upsetting me throughout
Some of the clientele.
some of the clientele. Like at one point, I'd said to Taylor, I was like, "Look, I bought this T-shirt. I was like, I want to cut the sleeves off a denim jacket, and cut the legs off a pair of jeans, and go full fucking hot pants, right?" And she was like, "Why do you want to dress all gay?" And I'm like, first of all, who said it was gay? Right? That's you making an assumption. I just want to be comfortable." And then she was like, "It's not all gay fellas going to Taylor Swift. I'm telling you fucking right now, Connor. I was standing beside the other two straight fellas. 75,000 people there. I could spot the straight lads because we were all like that." Right, there was a guy right in front of me.
I bet you none of the other two straight guys had a fucking Taylor Swift t-shirt on.
They had both Liverpool tops on. I think I just came in late. Fucking hell, lad. I thought it was a derby.
Is that Jurgen?
I thought that was Klopp. Fuck, he's solid.
Can't dance.
Where are you from?
From Birmingham.
But then, so, yeah, there was a guy in front of me, right, who, and now I'm just making this up from just watching.
Yeah,
Right.
of course, obviously, but yeah.
So I think it was his wife was there at one point, and she was wearing a party frock, right? And this woman's in her late 30s, right? Full party frock. Kept looking back at him, but was looking back like, "You better be taking fucking photos of me, cunt," right? And I'm just fucking, I hate you. Fucking hate that. Fucking. And Taylor, God love her, was having the time of her life, but she was just like that. She was dancing like a wee mummy, right? I think because she couldn't move in that fucking jacket. Right? Her feet were killing her. Just all above the waist dancing. Shake it off. Shake it off. Right? And they fucking going all pint. Right? And I'm really trying not to get too drunk because I was so tired.
That's
And
the funniest bit you
but
said.
me and her were on the cusp of just being like, "Fuck you." Right? Like you could feel it boiling all day, right? Just from lack of sleep and fucking
The tension of a concert.
tension of
like,
a concert. Like I'm like, I don't want to get too full here because at some point I'm going to go, "This is shit."
Yeah.
Right.
There definitely should be, for big concerts like that, I've learned in the past, you definitely should have couples.
Yeah.
It's one of the only things I like doing with couples is concerts because
Men can fuck off to
we
the
can
bar.
fuck, and we can push on the side of the fucking the side of the road and the way and all that sort of shit. But you can't do it when you're with a couple because you won't, you know. It's,
Yeah. Speaking of patience, so here's something else that happened. Right. So there's two empty seats beside me, and there's two people sitting at the edge. So we were right at the edge of the steps.
right.
So I had finished two fucking lukewarm San Miguel's. I was like, I'll go have a pish. I'll maybe grab another wee fucking beer on the way back. Do you want anything, pet? Shake it off. No problem. Shake it off the fuck. Right? And came walking down the steps and I seen two cops like running down the corridor. And I thought to myself, right, I've seen enough movies to know this is probably terrorism. Right?
Yeah.
And I've been doing enough training. I reckon I can fucking help out here, right? I've seen sudden death. I know how this goes down. It's like I have two options here. I can go back and get her, go, "Mom, the fuck, we're leaving. It's not safe." Or I can take her the problem myself. Right? So I start like
John McLean. Yeah.
I start, yeah, fucking right.
Not even McLean.
John McLean. Where there's blame, there's a McLean. I took my shoes off and all. Just fucking go, started stretching. Fucking. So I kind of, to be honest with you, I just wanted to hear what they were doing, just the gossip, right? So I'm walking behind the cops being like, "What was going on here?" And it was a woman who was from Northern Ireland
Oh, of course.
complaining
Oh,
to the police that there were no non-binary bathrooms at Anfield. Which I think is maybe the worst thing to happen to a Liverpool football team since Robbie Fowler did that pretend to take coke off the line thing. I couldn't, but I was like, like I got full blown.
But they shouldn't. Like, in fairness, would they
A
not?
Taylor Swift concert, like.
Taylor Swift concert, like, you know what I mean? And I'm actually quite surprised because
But see, to be honest with you, it was kind of non-binary because the women's toilets were that fucking rammed. They just came into the fellas.
that's what usually happens in most.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was just like a fucking free for all.
it kind of does become non-binary
Yeah.
if they're limited toilets. And
So either she was complaining that there weren't any, or she was complaining that women had to go to men's toilets. I don't know. But making it a police issue,
yeah,
I thought, I know
It's a
who you
bit
vote
too
for.
much. Aye.
I know
Oh,
who
aye.
you fucking vote for.
oh, aye.
That fucking tiny penguin woman, whatever she's called. I says, I know your type. That blue hair doesn't fucking fool me.
I am quite surprised at Anfield not having like been more accepting of LGBTQ plus community because they're a bunch of fruits. But they
I think that fucking some of that Britney Spears song stayed up your hole because that was toxic.
taste of your lips indeed. No, I was just a wee dig at Liverpool.
I know, I got it.
Oh, wee dig. You just made it worse there by making that face.
It's weird when that happens, isn't it? Like,
thanks
yeah,
very
you
much,
do it to
aye.
me sometimes too.
I
Like,
do
yeah,
do it
you
some-
can't.
I know.
Why you make it sound like I'm not joking? Fuck's sake. Gonna get cankled.
Don't think you noticed that.
Hey, fucking, I know something.
Always on.
But that really thawed my evening now.
Imagine doing that, but
Imagine, and I was going to bet you didn't pay fucking £1,200 for tickets,
No,
you
I
bastard.
was going to say you didn't even get your private toilet.
Aye, I know. Although I'll say this too, for the amount at the concert, the men's toilets was empty.
Is that right?
At all, apart from the start. Rest of the time, Jesus Christ, you could piss anywhere, the whole way up and down. All over the tampon machine.
If you were if you were young, single, male, heterosexual male, you would have a field day at that concert, I assume.
You wouldn't, because it was
No.
filled with so much
Angst.
toxic femininity. Which is frankly what it is. Because this is what I've thought about Taylor Swift, right? And I've thought this for a while now. Because in the lead up to going to this concert, I've been listening to a lot of her music, right?
Yeah.
Mainly in Australia, mainly in Taylor's car. Mainly whenever I'm driving and she's in charge of the phone,
Yeah.
right? Didn't really listen to much in the house. Before the concert, I've been listening quite a bit in the shower. And I'm not going to lie to you, it does wonders for your mental health. But there's a certain amount of...
Makes you appreciate it.
there's a certain amount of stuff. Like, so Taylor was telling there'd be songs coming on, and she'll be going, that is apparently about Jake
yeah,
Gyllenhaal.
that's
Did you hear it, right?
Yeah.
And, it's like, and that is apparently about fucking Ed Sheeran, and that is about Tom fucking Loki, was he Hiddleston?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Benedict Cumberbatch, or whoever she was
Right,
Swift
okay.
going out with the time, right? And it's like, in fact, her new album is called The Dead Poets, or no, the fucking something Poet Society. It's not the Dead Poet Society. It's like the Tortured Poet Society, right?
All right, okay.
Which is, she found out about a WhatsApp group of a bunch of her exes, and it's called the Tortured Poets Society or something like that, right? And I said to Taylor, come here to tell you something. If you have a WhatsApp group of your ex-boyfriends and they've all clumped together, you're a mad cunt. And that's what it is. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And there's a certain amount of... Taylor Swift to me feels like a teenage girl in her bedroom singing in her mirror, right?
Yeah.
Has taken over the world, and now loads of teenage girls who are now in their 30s are going to concerts. Do you know what I mean? There's a very strange fucking...
She's like one of the Mean Girls, but not Lindsay Lohan, but one of the other ones.
I felt like Conan the Barbarian when when he puts the clothes on, goes to the snake place. I felt like it infiltrated something. I was like, I don't fucking belong here.
don't belong
and
there.
this is creeping me the fuck out.
I could smell you.
Swear to God. And just the... I mean, we first got there, the queue for the bar was massive. Mm-hmm. And there was two women standing in front of us who got to the bar and didn't know what they wanted. There was only 4 options. And then we're getting an order in, and we're going, what does she want? Ring her and see.
Oh.
And I'm standing behind them, and I go, see if I miss fucking Paramore. I'm not gonna do anything. But
That's a very weird mix, isn't it? Or is it just me?
I think they're both in the same.
I only know one song of Paramore, but they were not like a novelty kind of metal band type
They were
thing?
sort of, but they were quite.
Pop metal, maybe not.
Yeah, they were pretty big though. I mean, there was one of those situations where I was going,
What's the song?
Misery Business.
Save Me? No, what's the big tune, the big hit they
I've got a
had?
couple.
No, the big one that broke them through, like the
Was it Misery Business?
Take me from this life. There we are. Did they have a female singer?
Yeah.
That's okay. That's good.
Aye.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then Paramore
Remember her?
then.
Sweet Jesus. Oh, fuck me.
What was her name? So Paramore aren't that level of metal, and sorry, I've got them completely wrong.
No, Paramore were a bit more poppy. Like,
Oh, they're pop. Okay, right. Okay.
but unreal. Like, and again, one of those bands you just go, fuck, what happened to them? Because it didn't feel like they petered out. It felt like they were like,
That's what I'm thinking.
right at the
Maybe
top and then disappeared.
I might need to hear that song you're talking about, but there is one of their songs I thought Paramore was. Don't play it because we won't get the fucking copyright.
Oh, no.
But there was something about their song that was.
But they were very good. But they started playing when I'm sitting behind these two. Fucking phone her and see what she wants. She's not answering. We'll phone her sister and ask her what she wants. I'm standing behind them like, ladies, I'll rip them fucking extensions clean out of your head.
And is it one of those
Show you one
scenarios
of these
where
friendship bracelets?
you go to like was the likes of phone reception all right? You know when you go to a place and there's like 50,000 people, you can't get anything.
Itself. Yeah, it was a bit bad.
Right. Okay. So they're ringing, nobody's answering, and you're still fucking standing waiting for
100%. But pardon that was great. Worth every penny.
Could we someday,
All
right,
20,000 pennies.
between the two of us, £1,000 each, that's £2,000 what you just spent on one day for Taylor Swift concert. We could get some 48
Pay my
hours.
car off.
We would get
Pay
some
my rent for the year.
48 hours with £2,000. We would have some fucking fun.
Fuck me.
We would have serious fun. If we had a budget of £2,000, went right, we're doing 48 hours, something.
You heard it here first. Up your Patreon and we'll make a vlog.
That'll be some vlog, wouldn't it?
Fuck, here, Joe, wasn't a bad idea for a vlog.
It actually wouldn't be. 48 hours of summer, £2,000 budget, and just.
Amsterdam.
But sure,
like.
I know it will be Amsterdam. Like, you know, oh, actually, Germany now.
Germany? I'm not going back there, man. Yeah?
Of course. But you're not.
If you're not getting paid, though.
You're not. I was going to say you're not included in the budget. Bring your own £1,000 with you. Most stuff probably wouldn't be able to be broadcast.
Is Germany all weed now, is it?
You'll see the deal or the German what is it, the Bundestag or whatever, the German government to the English fans come over for the Euros. We're like, please take cannabis because
Stay away from the
alcohol
pubs.
makes you very aggressive.
Aye.
Have a wee smoke, go watch football, and have fun. That was their official line out to the English fans.
Tell you what, they've fucking changed, haven't they? Them Germans. Jesus Christ. Once that wall came down, it only took them 40 years to chill out.
God forgive you. No, they were always the god now, in fairness. That was a very, very negative stereotype you have.
No, I've read a couple of books over the years now that would say that there was a wee bit of fucking
in,
goodbye Jews about them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, in this century, for instance, you know, I mean, it's been
Well, I suppose we're in a different century.
it's very progressive, I have to say, because I was there about 15 years ago, and I was kind of expecting what you were talking, you know, that sort of very strict.
Aye.
They're very punctual, but fuck.
The trains are always on time. I've heard that.
Oh my god. But they
The
genuinely.
oven's always preheated none. Aye, food comes out quick. Yeah. Shoe shops, no queue. Want to buy gold? Loads of it.
I love.
Want to buy human hair?
how fucking xenophobic you are to our German compatriots.
People don't forget.
They should. You know, it wasn't them. Poor bastards.
I don't know, man. It felt like them.
It was them again.
Them.
But no, in fairness, when
It
I
looks like a Nazi, sounds like a Nazi.
you know when you go to a city, and especially I had my own preconceptions when I went there about all that. And first of all, there's so many things historically to see, obviously, because they're like, fuck, there's that and there's this, you know, but the mentality of like drugs and all that sort of stuff, so progressive. Like I was not expecting that at all.
That was the I have it in the house. I haven't even finished reading it, and I've had it for about 4 years. The book, is it called Blitzed? And it's about the SS used to take meth. So
Right.
Germany pre World War II, during the sort of Weimar government, which was that was after World War One, wasn't it? So after World War One, they ended up with like all these, had to pay all these reparations to different countries and stuff. So the country was on its ass, but the amount of drugs going about. So they were making coke in Germany, being all, take that, forget it. I know we're broke, fucking get that up yet.
It'll get you
like,
through the weekend.
Swear to God, just fully like, just get that in you, the fuck, go on. But, like prescribing it from doctors and stuff, were prescribing fucking cocaine and all sorts of shit.
But no,
And
they were
then
very-
World War II happened, so I don't know, maybe there are some negative side effects to taking drugs.
that's a pretty big side effect. But they would have had. That's what
The original train spotting. There's a baby crawling on the roof. Scheiße. It is okay, the baby is Aryan. We will leave it there. That baby was a Jew. I'll be right up there. On the step ladder.
Oh, please stop. Please stop.
I never knew my real ladder. That's an old one. Take away.
Oh, well, anyway. Maybe we'll do Summer Not German.
I will get you, motherfucker.
Spain as well. I mean, we are completely... America, for instance, there was on the news this morning, just America have...
The news? I don't know why. Oh, the news.
I heard it in the wireless, right?
Reading the paper. I keep up to date. Fucking nerd.
It's the only fucking podcast where you
I
get
seen it this morning on
ridiculed,
CNN.
ridiculed just for listening to things.
Listen too much, lad.
Anyway.
If I've learned anything new.
Maybe I have listened too much. So I can't remember the state in America, but they have
Terrible state.
they have retracted over 100,000 felonies for people with charges related to marijuana. Because
Really?
it's legal now. They can't be. So a lot of people are fucking getting out of jail and all that sort of stuff. But I was talking, so Germany has legalized it, obviously Amsterdam, but Spain as well is completely legal. Portugal's, we are fucking light years behind here. Like it's.
It'll happen soon, no, won't it?
I don't know. Not when there's so much misinformation out there about it. There's a lot of people still don't.
I think it's a gateway drug.
Yeah, all that stupid shit that's still going about from the fucking 60s. Like, but I mean, even if you listen, I just do another American podcast and. Everybody's just on a gummy at night time before they go to bed. It's just the norm now. Everybody's just taking
that wee vape.
You can see why the likes of the pharmaceutical companies don't like it because those people would have been taking a Prozac or a diazepam or something, but now they're taking a wee gummy and that's it. They're going straight.
I've been hitting that wee vape every night before I'm going to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, sometimes I don't hit it close enough to bedtime and I end up eating 2 bowls of Wheatos, cheese and Vegemite sandwich, big bag of McCoys.
Yeah, that's something they talked about on the podcast too, about the...
and then a couple of bits of bread just while I was waiting for the
side effects.
The cheese to cut.
Yeah.
It was me cutting it, but I was like, I'll do it by myself and what happens. How's that work? But honestly, like...
But anyway, that's back to our £2,000, 48 hours.
Man, if we're spending $2,000 in 48 hours, there's no weed taken. I can tell you right now.
No.
You'd need to put a tampon up my nose on the way home. I'm fucking telling you right now. You think your hole was wide? We see how wide they get. Right? You walking about there like fucking Daniela Westbrook. I'll be walking about like emo tip before he fucking sucks that guy's tongue out. There's a hole in my face where my nose used to be. I am fucking telling you right now.
Oh no, I wouldn't. I don't like that stuff.
You don't need that. I'll take it.
I know. I'll take.
Yeah, as long as we're in agreement.
Yeah,
I'm allowed to go mental here.
Absolutely.
We need to see us on the flight home. I'll be like, get on my back, everybody. I'll just fucking run.
I wanted to tell you because we were there, being in Amsterdam there back last month or a month before. I mean, fucking wouldn't take you too long to spend on weed either. The price of it.
Did you get in there?
Well, all the Kelly sort of like the top grade stuff's like €50 a gram or something. Oh, fucking mental stuff.
Sure, a gram would do me a month, like.
I know it'll do me for a wake and bake.
What's the pints, but?
They're about $6.50.
But they're good Heineken. Good Heineken. That old fucking Amsterdam Heineken, like
from down the door,
from fucking farm to table.
Down.
That's it.
Down.
From top to tongue in 14 seconds.
Support local. So yes, maybe we'll look into that, but that could be something to do. But back to the original point of the cost of living crisis. So £1,200 for 2 tickets, adding all up to £2,000. Would you say it's something that was worth it?
No. £2,000. Are you fucking mental?
My guy didn't spend it.
I know.
Right. So.
Neither did fucking she. I had a great time. I'm sure you fucking did. We're home to foxes, eh? Yeah, kangaroo loving.
Here, listen, I'm not going to ask for any details, but I can guarantee for £2,000, I would like to think there was a lot of appreciation shown. You know what I mean?
Tell you something. For £2,000, I could have got a couple of decent hairs and had a better night. Her feet were too sore, weren't they?
Couple?
They're fucking.
Couple?
I don't know how much a hair costs. I do know how much an Australian hair costs. $2,000 a night.
You could have had 10 ladies.
See, by the time
you could have had 10 ladies,
Connor,
that's including your flight, your
hotel. Tell you, See, by the time we got back to that concert, there could have been 10 ladies offering me $2,000 each to ride them, and I couldn't have done it. I was
I know.
tired.
But you could have had 10 waiting for you as you went for pints.
Couldn't have done it.
Came back.
Couldn't.
No,
Too tired.
forget about the concert.
Oh,
You could have paid for flight, hotel, 10 ladies in your room, and a heap of pints.
What about it? What
and then
about
go
it?
back.
That's a decent week in fucking Spain, like, for a family. I'm pretty sure my man dad took us to Spain for 2 weeks. It'll cost $1,000. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, fucking hell, I don't know. There's times where I'd be so jealous of you because the freedom and the ability to do that. And then there's other times I think you're such a fucking disaster.
Die a pauper, like. I'll have to throw lime in my grave. You'll get that fucking decomposed to make room for somebody who can afford it.
And a line of salt as well.
Swear to fuck.
Tequila.
The poor fucking poor lime.
Pour lime on and go, something drinking.
No, the poor fucking lime with the lime powder shit. Pour that in my grave. And then look at it, where the fuck did it go? See the light of the coffin.
Down here.
No, but,
Is there a party, boys? Deck chairs back.
just hear me. Din, 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 din. We like the party. We like the party. We like. Just my nose crawls out of the custody thing still alive.
Trying to snuff out a non-binary toilet.
You won't fucking. I'll be a mixture of. I don't know. I was going to make a joke about
No.
just men and women pissing shitting together.
It's.
And
I'm going to
non-binary
be.
folks.
I know it's.
Do you think it'd be worse? Do you think non-binary toilets would be more gross because
men are in there?
yeah,
Yeah. It's a.
women's toilets are fucking rank too.
They're not as bad as the. Well, I actually. Oh, this is quite weird. I was at a gig at the weekend, and there was a sign up in the toilet because it was in Larne, and the venue, much like Larne, was still like in the 70s, and it it was fucking. It was an old town hall. Anyway, falling apart. But there was a sign up in the toilet. You know the usual one about men stand closer, it might be shorter than you think, right? But the next one was something I'd never thought about before. And it was like, ladies, please be seated for the whole performance.
Aye, fantastic.
I had never thought about them getting up early. That's something I never... Well, drink comes in, obviously you think you're finished, and you get up and then...
There was a place we were gigging in Sydney that has, it's a university with a non-binary toilet. Now, it's not a non-binary toilet, it's just a disabled toilet in a green room. So it's like...
Anybody can use, yeah.
But because of the amount of Asian students and people from all over the world, they have signs being like, this is how you sit on a toilet. And there's like a wee diagram with the guy standing on the seat and squatting over it. And they're like, no, sit here. Like,
right, okay. Because then, yeah, that's what it is. They stand.
Yeah, but I also imagine there's a lot of women that'll be like, I'm not putting my ass on that.
Yeah. And just men.
And maybe don't think, just lift the seat and just squat over the toilet where you've got a bigger surface area.
Maybe, I think you do find that there's levels to the shape of toilets.
Aye.
Nightclub, male or female, it's a fucking
Stinking,
nightmare.
aye.
But a nice wee small pub, you'll always find the female toilets be in better shape.
There'll be no hockles in a female toilet, I can imagine.
No.
There's no, just up against the wall of your urinal.
No.
Let's not even talk about it.
And there will be no pubes in the women's urinals.
There'd bound to be more pubes. Women don't have urinals. Did I walk into one, or did you just say that?
You walked into one.
You sure?
Yeah.
Sure you didn't make me a mistake?
No, I was like, Mickey, I think you find that women can be stand up as well. How fucking dare you?
I can't imagine that a woman
Careful.
actually can stand.
Careful.
No, because...
Careful.
Because...
Careful.
I'll tell you for why.
What is a woman, Mick?
A girl. It's a grown-up girl. It's a grown-up girl. It's a girl that's grown up.
Right? I should have kept the serious.
What?
Like you did to Mary on, you can't.
She can be cruel to be kind, but she's always a woman to me.
That's Taylor Swift.
No, what, Neil Diamond, I think. No, not Neil Diamond. What are you telling me? Doesn't matter. Here, do you know what? Let's go to Patreon and answer questions, because you've made that. I don't know. Go and fuck yourself. Right? Go with that. Trying to get me fucking trapped into some sort of anti-trans thing and you supporting your boy Trump. Huh? Run about there.
Forgive me, I do not. There's nothing I want more than Donald Trump in prison.
Aye.
In prison for 11 years.
11? Why? What happens after 11 years?
No, I just heard that's the maximum sentence you can get would be 11 years. So they give him the full fucking whack.
What are you in here for, kid? I remember the first time I saw Andy Dufresne.
We've done that before. Trump did a Shawshank Redemption.
I always like to get. Let's do one.
Let's do one, right.
So pick an actor, pick a movie,
And
I'll try and do it.
right, okay. Let's try and think this now of.
But do one I can do. Don't give me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's going to have to be something that's going to be quite.
We'll stick with Trump. We'll stick Trump and
Trump in Lethal Weapon 2.
diplomatic immunity. I'm getting too old for this shit, Riggs. Too old.
I can't get it better.
I'm just checking to see if I'm standing on any plastic. That's all I'm doing. They fuck you at the drive-thru. They fuck you all the time at the drive-thru.
That's a wee accordion.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
here's another one I like. This kid.
Okay, so Donald Trump in Blazing Saddles.
Ah, fuck, no, that's too many N-words. Little bastard shot me in the ass.
No, fuck it, I hate when this happens.
I know.
Go blank. Donald Trump in Star Wars.
Donald Trump in Star Wars. I'm trying to think of one of the good lines from Star Wars. Like one of the like, we're 900 years old, you rich. Look as good you will not. That's enough. Here, see you later. See you next week. All the best. Bye, bye, bye.